This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Pass to Huff. Kicks it out to Siakam. To the middle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
Williams misses. Nembhard outside. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Dort. 5 on the clock. And there's the lob. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. It's stolen by SGA. The shot by Dort, no good. Down low. Here's Huff. Here's Nesmith. Pass to Huff. Here's Siakam. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. 6 to shoot. Back to Hartenstein. Nembhard with a steal. Pass to Huff. Now Nembhard. Back to Nesmith. Here's Huff. Doesn't go that time. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. And here's Nesmith. To the inside. Huff. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And Williams punches it home.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
Now here's Wallace. Outside, SGA. Back to Holmgren. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nembhard outside. Over Williams. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Thunder trail by 6. Wallace outside. Holmgren outside. Here he goes. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And just showing off his mobility as the big man. Holmgren puts his head down and charges into the shot.
To the paint. Back to Nembhard. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Down low. The kick out to Williams. .32 seconds left in the first quarter here. To the middle. Holmgren takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't tie it up. That one misses. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Indiana ahead. They're up by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Here's Joe. Sinks the tray. Joe's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's McConnell. Pass to Shepherd. They get the rebound. McConnell outside. The 3. And Indiana misses again. Thunder with a lead. Outside Joe. Inside. Holmgren puts it through.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Let's hear it for your dancing mascot, Boomer.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Joe. From behind the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
3 points.
Joe's got 6. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the gameplay.
Number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The kick out to Wiggins. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 4. McConnell with it. He's picked up by SGA. Siakam, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Shoots over McConnell. Pacers with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense. Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Back to McConnell. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Indiana.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Now here's Walker. McConnell looking around. Back to Toppin. Knocked away. SGA with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. Outside, SGA. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Siakam pulls down the board. And here's Indiana now. Toppin outside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Walker. Soft touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Back to McConnell. We've got 1:23 left in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Started.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
These are his first free throws of the game. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. First free throw is good. And so McConnell nails them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
They get it back. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yeah, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Nembhard. Now the Pacers on the move. Jumps up. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead. You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That one misses for Hartenstein. Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Team foul. At the line for the Pacers.
First free throw is good.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Thunder trail by 3. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Pacers. They lead by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Thunder trail by 3. The 3 is up. The Pacers pull it in.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And Williams over to help. Back to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Here's SGA. SGA using that size.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Siakam. The kick out to Walker. Money from the wing. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Siakam. Pascal Siakam throwing it down.
And it's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Takes the 3. Walker pulls down the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
The shot by Dort, no good. Here's Nembhard. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
Big Ted throwing it down.
Defensive
And
foul.
how about the focus from Holmgren? Absorbing the hit like a champ.
Oklahoma City shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
To the Pacers.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Indiana leading. Pass to Neesmith. Drills it from deep. Neesmith's got 6 points.
Well, that's the look you're hoping to get every time up the floor.
Outside, SGA. Shea with a step. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Huff. And here's Siakam for three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Nembhard. Indiana leading by 3. Jacks up a 3. The shot off that time. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And here's Hartenstein. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Walker sets a screen. Pass to Huff. There's the 3. The Pacers again can't hit. Here's Williams. The putback. Holmgren outside. For the tie. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana with a rebound. Outside Walker. McConnell outside. Releases from the wing and drills it. McConnell's got 7. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The 3 from Holmgren. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
3.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
They set a pick to the middle. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. Indiana shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Williams. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. The Pacers out in front, up by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Pacers leading by 5. Pass to Siakam. Here's Shepherd from outside the arc. Williams grabs the board. Now Mitchell. Wallace outside. Let's go with a 3. Holmgren. Oh, he just slams it right over Pascal Siakam.
And get up, Chet. Wow. The next unicorn with the fancy slam.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Joe. And the bucket is good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Williams with the screen. Holmgren puts it on the deck. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
And Allie, thank you for that. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Holmgren outside. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Neesmith's shot is off. Thunder with a lead. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Oh, the long ball, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Nembhard with it. Holmgren there for the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he misses the layup. Now Nembhard. Siakam. Wow, Siakam showing the range.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 15 left in the game. Hartenstein fires. Not that time. Indiana leading. Nembhard with it. Guarded now by Williams. Can't get it to go.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Hartenstein a screen. SGA. Blocked. .16 left in the fourth. Outside Neesmith. Nembhard outside. 5 to shoot.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul. First team foul. 2 shots. Andrew Nembhard.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Now Holmgren. Ooh, he leaves no question.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now Siakam. Oh, off target from downtown. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Hartenstein a screen. Shot clock at 5. Williams outside. Lou Dort nails it. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Who wants a t-shirt? All right, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? This timeout is for everyone.
The 3 is off. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game.